And yo, YouTube, and welcome to the San Antonio Regionals recap. That's Birmingham. Don't ignore that. Okay. But actually, let's get to Birmingham for just a second. There's not too many meta changes that came from Birmingham. There's like a rising Groudon, a bit of gouging fire here and there, and Calyrex Shadow fell off a lot. Uh, Highest placement, 27th. Yeah, it was the same amount of top 32s in this event as Eternatus, which is kind of pathetic. But yeah, let's get to the San Antonio part, the cool part. Okay, so when you look at this top cut, one thing stands out to you. There is like uh, 5 Roaring Moon, and 3 of them are on this team, which end up winning the whole thing. So okay, this team is very interesting because it's Calyrex Ice. It has like a 2-mon Trick Room mode, and then the rest are like balance hyper offense type mons. Like Urshifu is it's on balance sometimes, but does big damage. Same thing with like Landorus and Ogerpon Heartflame. Roaring Moon is kind of like a weird pick. I was originally confused when I saw the team for the first time after it won Birmingham in seniors. But I guess it's just like a tailwind option that like chunks Urshifu just enough to get into Glacial Lance range, which I found pretty cool. Uh, this team was also another thing about this team. The Ogerpon Heartflame is almost max HP, max defense, which is pretty funny. I'm not sure what it's EV to live. I I know I saw it live a cornerstone Ivy Cuddle on stream, which is crazy by the way. But yeah, I found that really interesting. But outside of the winning team, there is also the third place team, which is Dowie C's team. Uh, this one's also really interesting because like it uses a Ting Lu Dondozo to like chip down the opponent with like Stealth Rock, Sand Tomb, and all that, and Ruination. That one's a big one. To just like lower your opponent's health and open up the game for like Calyrex Shadow or Chifu. Because of like these two, and they capitalize on picking off teams that have already been chipped, and that is exactly what Ting Lu and Dondozo do, which that's a really cool team. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a little toxic, but also I didn't even realize this until I saw this team. But Calyrex Shadow, Heartflame, Urshifu, that is a very strong offensive core. Like there's nothing that can deal with this. Like or almost nothing really. It feels like nothing can deal with it. It's just so strong, so strong. Okay, Koraidon with Scale Shot placed fourth, which that is really interesting. It's honestly more interesting than the Umbreon, which yeah, it's uncommon, but it's kind of good on Koraidon teams as like a way to deal with Calyrex Shadow and all that. Calyrex Shadow and mostly Calyrex Ice. Like Koraidon struggles with the Calyrex, so it's nice to have it. But Koraidon itself, Lower Dice wasn't seen as that good, but I think it has potential because people aren't bringing Incineroar into you anyway, because they're gonna get knocked out by a collision course, even if you're -1. And since you have an Entei, which it just ignores Intimidate, that brings like more reasons not to bring Incineroar. Like reasons to not bring Incineroar are everywhere on this team. So Scale Shot is fine. I mean, it's a little inconsistent, but it does do a lot of damage. Dragon Stab is nice. Okay. Tanner Mask. To be honest, his team isn't much of a relevant meta update. I mean, Chan Pao and Calyrex Ice is cool, but nah. It's just more Calyrex Ice stuff. Anyways, Carson Comfort's team wasn't really like too much of a change. Let's see what around here like is interesting, or like what here is like an update to the metagame. Let me look at this. And yeah, that's kind of par for the course for Hard Trick Room. it's like not side spam hard trick room, but it's hard trick room still. There's not many like innovative teams here. I mean, there's more than there was at Birmingham, I think. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot more here than there were at uh, Birmingham, but still like not too much updates on the meta. I feel like you could like Maridon did drop though. Maridon did drop. Like its highest placement is 27th, which by all means is a good result. However, this thing just came off the back of winning Worlds, so it's not the highest placement. But I think the reason being is that everyone which got was like prepared into Maridon, and the reason why this Maridon was the highest placing one is because it was different than most Maridon. Like they don't run Ursaluna or Iron Crown that much anymore, or even Incineroar. Like, compare this to the World's winning comp, which why is it so down? Hold on. Did the Seri team debut? Okay, okay, there it is. Okay, so like compared to this, Chase Libert Maridon is way more creative because like it's Discharge Maridon. There's an Iron Crown. Oh my god, my hiccups are getting to me. Okay, so like, there's an Iron Crown compared to this, which is like mostly standard. Like, oh my god. Like besides some of the spreads, it should call it like this. The Seri team is standard, and if we look over here, the next highest placing Maridon was this one, which this team has been picking up quite a bit. However, the Iron Leaves is still like different. Like not as many people are prepared into it. Same with like Electric Seed, Iron Hands. So yeah, I feel like Maridon will get a rise after this because the Maridon players will start adapting to like all these new techs and just in general like the new compositions, like the new pairings of Pokemon I deal with Maridon, like Ulgrapon, Landorus, or Tinglu, just Tinglu. Like stuff like that does deal with Maridon very well. Also, there is like an influx of POW like on non-Zama. Like non-Zama POW has been seeing a rise here. Like you see on Kyogre, Calyx Ice. And if we go down a bit, we're gonna see there's another. Huh. We're gonna see on like Groudon, on Terapagos. So yeah, Chanpao is a really cool mon. I love it, but and I'm happy to see it like getting this kind of success. Wait, that wasn't even related. But yeah, Chanpao is starting to be seen on a bunch of different comps. And also another interesting thing about this regional in particular is the amount of niche picks that came out of nowhere are skyrocketing. Like we know about Ting Lu. We know about Ting Lu. We already discussed that one. But if we look here, there's Brute Bonnet and Walking Wake aren't common. They just aren't. But they got success here. I think just because it's like a hyper offense kind of Koraidon. I think that's the main deal of this. It's just they're more offensive pieces. And if we go down, Sneezer's been seeing some usage, which I'm very sad about because I think this one has Dire Claw. Yep, that one has Dire Claw. That's very disgusting. I hate it. I don't want to go back to Reg H. Other non-common Pokemon calls like Iron Treads. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what it's doing here. Like who invited Bro? Like it's just from Rhydon, I think. But I guess it's that. What is that Terapagos set? Oh my! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm getting my eyes away from this. There's also two Heatran right next to each other. I think the deal with Heatran is that with Magma Storm, it can just OHKO Zamazenta after the Magma Storm chip, which is very nice if it hits. Also, Will-O-Wisp is nice if it hits, which light zoom lens helps with. And then Heavy Slam just does like big damage like Flutter main, which could be a problem for this kind of Tropico's team. No, more niche picks. Venusaur saw some usage towards the end of uh, regular G last season. So, Snorlax. Okay, Snorlax. It's here to check the Calyrex. Like, Thick Fat makes it resist Calyrex Ice, Glacial Lands. It's already immune to the Astral Barrage. Then you can just like throw off yawns, fissures. It's just annoying. It's as simple as that. I know there's another one down here. Oh yeah, this team. Actually, these two teams. Actually, there's quite a few I want to talk about right here. Okay. Okay, so this one. I have no clue about this one either. This is like anti-Calyrex Ice. This is anti-Mariah. These are basically just a bunch of matchup mons, like Grimmsnarl, Amoonguss, Eternatus. I think the idea here is that these are such like a good stall core that you just have these three. Then you have whatever makes the game better for you. Like if you're playing against Calyrex Ice, Glastrier. If you're playing against Miraidon, Rhydon. If you're playing against Calyrex Shadow, Moltres. Like it is just three mons with whatever you want to check your other matchups. Now, Zach Emerson, I played against his brother, who I think made top. No, he made top 256 with the same team. But Ben and Zach Emerson are running this Necrozma Dustmane team, which I find interesting because like Frostmoth is also there as like a wide guard mon that helps deal with like just any special attackers. I talked to them in person before the event because I played them at a local. I was using Zekrom. I kind of beat one of them. I talked to them at the local. The reason why they're using Dustmane is because it's for fun. It's not a meta call. It is just they just liked playing it and they thought he was cool, which is honestly kind of fair and based. So, and then the rest of the team is just like these like balance offense type mons. Uh, it's like a trick. It's like the team that was called. It's like the Justin Tang team where it's just like a bunch of offensive mons on a paired next to a trick room mon that could do like stuff outside of trick room, and the trick room mon is threatening enough on its own to like force prep into it. I feel like that's the kind of deal with this. Vardon bot. Why does that have water absorb? That's my problem. Why does this have water absorb? That is really weird. Team sheet errors are funny. Anyways, Zapdos is like good into Incineroar, which Lunala struggles with. He's like get a boost from the Intimidate and just close combat it and it's gone. Or it forces a Terra Ghost, which opens it up to a Moongeist, and then Incineroar's gone. Lapras is there. Uh, I am not gonna lie. I think it's here for Kyogre. You have Wide Guard already, so I don't get why. I feel like you just like want like a better mon here. I did my headphones just die? Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, I feel like you just want a better mon right here. I don't know why it's here. I just don't know. Then the rest are just two mons that are just kind of slapped here. I don't really know why. Uh, it, uh, this one, yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason. Okay, this team, I saw one of, I know somebody who's been running Bastiodon, and this is a very similar team. This this thing right here deals with the Calyrex so well. It has Wide Guard for Glacial Lance. It has Foul Play to deal big damage to them. It has Iron Defense Body Press, and if it ever feels threatened, it could just go Terra Grass. It is genuinely a disgusting way to deal with both of them. I feel like Electric Seed here would have been really funny, but Covert Cloak here is too cool. Or it's cool here too because like it prevents fake outs, so defensive play against it is weird. Like this thing has no offense, however now it's defense, and your offense are its offense. So it's been seeing some play, and I'm happy to see it getting play. Then this is just like usual screens, morale and stuff. No Tailwind is weird, but it's cool. And then this team, Toxicroak is here because it has dry skin. It could deal with Koraidon. Koraidon and Calyrex Shadow. It helps in the mirror. It has Terra Ground, so maybe it could do something against Miraidon. I honestly have no clue. There's so many like just random stuff here that I don't know about. How did I miss the? Uh, Actually, this wasn't in day 2, but actually there's more niche picks I could go over. Let me just look through here to see what there is. Oh my lordy lord. There's a lot. There's a lot. Forretress, how funny. Okay. So Heatran. Heatran does the thing we said earlier. I'm not sure why it's on this kind of comp, because Miraidon already deals with Zamazenta. Not. Why does he have Rock Tomb? Why? Why? You have Tailwind. Right? Is this for the mirror? I'm confused. I'm confused. As simple as that. I'm confused. But I guess speed control. It's basically an Urshifu. Then this team, Armarouge is just like a fire type attacker that has Trick Room. I think that's the purpose. And Bronzong, it's here to deal with the Calyrex Ice Rider. We already know how this works. It deals with Calyrex Ice Rider. It has gravity too, so it helps with the Groudon. And the armor too, that it helps there. Okay, this Toxapex. It's since it's Iron Defense Zamazenta, the thing here is you Wild Guard, and it's basically just like a Stallmon. It's Wide Guard because Zamazenta doesn't have it, and it just can be real annoying next to Tinglu. And also annoying when like Annihilate Final Gambit's something that could they potentially deal with the Toxapex, which is annoying. Skeledirge. It is here for the Koraidon. Koraidon is not an issue for Calyrex Ice. I'm not sure why it's here. Like, it deals with Koraidon. That's it. I guess Burn is a nice stats condition. Yeah, I don't know. Also, the Protectless Ogerpon is funny. It's just funny. Now, finally, Marcos Perez. Actually, no, we got Alvin to deal with, too. Did we talk about this one already? Nope. Okay. Marcos Perez. He is running World Chan because World Chan next to Tropicos is evil. It just does damage and you can't kill it. You can't. I was thinking about this kind of team while watching the regional, and then long and behold, it's here. It went 5-3. That is pretty cool, pretty funny. Fortress. I heard Alvin Mo talk about the Fortress at the local, but I can't remember what he said. It deals with Calyrex Ice. That's a reason. It is just a mini Zamazenta that also doesn't like. It also does well into Amoonguss because of Overcoat, which is nice. So yeah, that's kind of it. Oh yeah, Murkrow, it's the Tailwind guy. Glamora, It's just a big damage one. Um, what is this Iron Valiant set? That looks kind of cool for Zama team with light screen to like help boost Zama's special defense, helping hand. Okay, I don't get that one. Coaching for the Zama. That's actually really nice for Zama. And Cresselia, I use this like pre regulation D with Zama. It, it's just healing, ally switch, trick room. That stuff is very annoying. Okay, and we looked over all of the interesting teams, and as for the meta trends, okay, so actually this is the part where I make some predictions. Okay, so I feel like Calvin Shadow is going to continue being on the rise, even though in day two actually had some interesting stats. Like Calvin Shadow, go down, his computer, really. Reading. Anyways, Calvin Shadow, it, it keeps falling down, but I know it's gonna rise. With like, well, yes, Trapagos is like more common. I feel like with Kyogre, Zama, and Calyx Ice, like the high echelon to play, I feel like Calyx Shadow's gonna rise. Same with Miraidon, because like, Miraidon's gonna find a way somehow. And then, as for what I expect to drop, probably Terapagos. I'm just gonna make the call right now. It's probably gonna be Terapagos dropping, because everything it doesn't like is like going up in usage. Like Koraidon is being seen a lot more in high levels. Uh, Zamazenta more. Calyx Ice more. So Terapagos is probably gonna fall off, which perfectly coincides with the Calyx Shadow Rise. Of course, this is just predictions going to the next event, which is UIC. Let's see. UIC is February 21st. Okay, I guess there's San Juan, but other than that, there's nothing big. Actually, Merida, huh? Okay. I wonder if there's any Japan events. No, there's not. Wait, what info is there on regulation set I? Huh. Okay. Nothing. Okay, but yeah, I think that's the current state of the metagame right now. Oh my god, Chandelier, how did I forget about this? Wait, hold on. Okay, this is just Calyx Ice Tailwind stuff with Chandelier as like an extra it's more Trick Room as opposed to more Tailwind stuff of Justin Tang, so, okay. Now I'm pretty sure this video is over. Uh, Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the metagame right now. It honestly looks really interesting. I feel like this is the most fun I've had with Pokemon in months, like playing in this format. So, because Regulation H is finally over, Reg G is fun again, which it wasn't for a while. So yeah, what do you guys think would be good in the next regional? I have no clue right now. If I had to take a guess, I think Calyx Shadow would probably be the best call, but all up to you guys. Anyways, see you on the next video.